First card is Tower in reverse. So it looks like you may have averted a crisis of some sort, Aries, or you're seeing something coming that may feel like a crisis and you've got some resistance against it. Tower in reverse can be a resistance to change. Tower in the upright means sudden change out of nowhere, things that sometimes feel cataclysmic or they feel dramatic. But its purpose is to break us out of any old structures that no longer serve us. Sometimes Tower can be a very liberating card. And in reverse, it's saying that you may have some doubt, fear, or resistance to being liberated from whatever is currently constraining you. So I would encourage you, as November opens, be open to changes that are coming about, things that feel like big breaking open. I often use that phrase, breakdowns precede breakthroughs. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. This could be a breakthrough, but it's one that you might be resisting. So allow the breakthrough to happen. Allow the Tower energy in, because it's bringing with it justice. This is a Libra card. This is balance, order, harmony. It means setting the record straight. It means rendering a final verdict, getting the truth out. So this is a card where she's holding up the sword of the truth and balancing the scales, fairness, decisions. So whatever this is bringing about, Aries, this change that you might be fearful or resistant of, it's actually correcting the scales. It's actually making things right. It's actually making things balanced. So I actually like that. If you can, sometimes Tower appears to be a fearful card, but if you can allow it to happen, justice follows it. We've got 7 of coins, so you might be waiting on something, waiting on your harvest. 7 of coins is about putting your energy into something, really, tending a crop in terms of something that you're putting time, energy, effort into, and you're looking to yield something from your efforts. So this is just like, maybe the thing isn't ripe yet. Maybe the time is not right yet for what you've been putting effort into. I kind of see this card sometimes as a pot of water that is heating and heating but has not yet boiled. So hang in there, Aries. It's not always easy to be patient for returns of your labor, but that's what the farmer card's about. He knows that if he keeps putting in effort and work, he'll see that final result. Then we have 7 of Swords in reverse. So this could be, there's 2 ways that this could go. This could either be someone acting shady under the surface. Often 7 of Swords is a card about deception, cutting corners, lies, just someone acting in a very sort of underhanded way. But in the reverse, it could be that someone was dealing with you in an underhanded way and they're no longer doing that. They're coming clean. Especially with justice here, it's almost like the criminal or the person who feels like they're doing, maybe even just lying to themselves or lying to you, is caught. Like it's justice is served. They can no longer be the person because they get revealed, or there's something. It may be that this Tower moment is that exposure, or is that discovering of something that this could be either you or someone else trying to cut corners, trying to do things in a way that are under the surface. So if you've been waiting to discover something, waiting for the answer on something, the answer is coming, and it will bring with it justice. It's just that you have to get over your fear of this Tower moment, of the Tower breaking down. And that's sort of when the discoveries are made, like, oh, okay, that's what was going on. This can no longer happen, is often what I read 7 of Swords in reverse as. And then Hangman, you're going to get some new enlightenment from having a different perspective. I really get the sense that this Tower card is going to bring you into a new reality, into a new, it's the breakthrough card in many ways, or some people might say it's the breakdown card, but it's what allows the breakthrough to happen. And with Hangman here, again, this is another card of patience, hanging in there, waiting, getting enlightenment. It's an aha, both of these together are an aha moment. So you're having this sort of aha moment in November. There's a breakthrough, and you're seeing things from a new perspective that's giving you this halo of enlightenment, because you're seeing something from someone else's perspective, potentially, or you're putting yourself in their shoes, or you're even just doing a 180 on how you normally look at a particular situation because of this breakthrough, and you're getting a new level of awareness and understanding because you're able to do that. It's just sort of like hanging upside down and watching things happen, and you see the things happen in front of you. You have this special perspective on things when Hangman shows up, and it's very enlightening. Then you have Ten of Swords in reverse. So Ten of Swords means letting go of an old way of thinking. When I see it in reverse like this, I just see all those swords sliding out. You know, it's like swords represent thoughts, ideas, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's the mental realm. So this means to me thinking differently. 10 is a cycle of completion. It's a number of completion of a cycle. And I see all these dropping away. And it's sort of like, it's very interesting with Hangman and this in reverse. As you look at things from a different perspective, your old ways of thinking about it that are destructive to you drop away. So it's really saying you're getting some enlightenment here in November, Aries, through a fresh perspective that brings justice, that brings order, that clears away any of this. So you may have had to been patient in waiting on this and kind of let some time elapse to see things from the perspective that you'll be getting in November, but it's coming this month. Then I see Emperor. Yep, creation of order. With Emperor and Justice, it's like everything is coming into focus. Everything's clear. When Emperor and Justice are there, this is like the rules. You know, Emperor establishes rule and order and law. And Justice enforces that rule and order and law. Justice sees that it's done. Emperor says this is the way it goes. Justice says, okay, now I'm going to put that into force. So with Emperor and Justice, both major arcana, by the way, it's a real establishment of order, balance, harmony, things being made right. And especially also with this guy in reverse, you know, this is the side, these are the strength cards, these are the power players, and this is the person who is up to shenanigans. And so this is saying things are really being made right here in November. And I really get the sense, Aries, that it's through your new perspective. You're letting go of a certain way of thinking, you know, old negative thoughts, old thought patterns, old ideas, old beliefs that don't really serve you, that just drain you. And through that, you emerge as this mature adult, this sage, this person. This is your card, Aries. So this is you with new wisdom, new understanding, new knowledge. It's you having sort of sitting on your throne in the kingdom where things are right and things are in order. So I really like that for you. Lots of major arcana so far, by the way. You have the Tower, you have Justice, Hangman, Emperor. So this feels big. It feels like order is finally being brought to, you know, things are being called to order. Is really what I get. You have Four of Wands in reverse. So sometimes this can be instability in the home. Maybe you're thinking about living somewhere else, or just not feeling comfortable, not feeling secure or stable in your current home, not really feeling like you can kick up your heels or celebrate because there are domestic duties, or feeling like you need to attend to things at home. It's sort of like saying you can't really go out and have fun until you establish where your home base is. And with Four of Wands in reverse, there's something about the home where it feels like it's not quite comfortable yet, or you're not sure about it, or it's not stable, it's not secure. For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but also this is the police card, you know, law officer, and with it next to the home, I'm kind of getting some of you should just ramp up your security systems with your home. I don't know why that came to me, but the home and the police officer with the home in reverse is just saying, make sure things are stable and safe regarding your home. That's just, especially with this Seven of Swords guy floating around. But yeah, it looks like you need to secure things in terms of your home. Maybe that's just decisions about where you want your home to be, how stable and comfortable you feel in your current home. Where do you want your empire to be rooted? Where do you want to be? Where are you the king of your castle? I mean, those are really themes here too. You know, emperor is king, and this is the castle. So do you feel like you're the king of your castle? Do you feel like you are in the right place where you have the most power and control and clarity and order in your life? That may be a question that comes up for you mid-November. Then I see King of Coins. There may be an earth sign that you are involved with in some way. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Potentially this is someone you may consult with on financial matters. King of Coins is usually the head of a company, or he is just very wise and sage when it comes to money matters, things that have to do with security, have to do with values, keeping your valuables. Again, I'm getting echoes of this home here in reverse. This could be someone that you hire to keep your valuables secure, or it could just be, again, an earth sign that you're working with who is very authentic and grounded and stable and secure. Then I also see Four of Swords, that it may be time to take a time out, to retreat from things. It may be time to just reflect on things. You may be taking a moment to reflect on your interactions with a King of Coins archetype. So again, that could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You may just be taking a time out from this person, or you may be going on vacation with this person. Four of Swords is really just a time out, a time of reflection, non-action. And this person is showing up right next to that. So you could be doing this with them, or this could be about them, that you're taking a break, taking a time out, thinking things over. Usually Four of Swords means taking a time out of the action to rest, recuperate, reflect. It's often rest to fight another day, or just it's a pause. It's that seventh day where you rest amidst all the action. And it can also be that when you have the security come in from the person who is the expert, that you're finally able to rest and relax. Any instability that you may have been feeling in your home, this is saying if you consult with someone who knows about securing things, then you rest easy. So that message is just coming through for some of you. And then the last two cards are Eight of Coins, which means working away, and Page of Coins in reverse. So Eight of Coins is working away, being productive, doing things that earn you money. It means often being creative. So I usually see it as the artists on their workbench, and they're creating works of art that they can sell, and therefore it creates money for them. So this is you just being very diligent and thorough with your work. Maybe after a period of rest, it can say that if you take a vacation or a rest, you come back refreshed and renewed, and you're able to produce great results that, that compensate you. And then you've got Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something, it's an offer that's not coming. It may be something that you were looking for that's not being offered, like a job offer that is not coming through, or it could have been an apology that you were looking for that is not forthcoming. Page of Coins, it could potentially be a younger person who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone operating from the young side of themselves. And usually this is an offer, a gift. Sometimes it's an apology, sometimes it's communication. Page of Coins comes about in a lot of different forms. It usually means being open to studying something, learning something. Is there something that you're not open to learning, or that you're not wanting to go back to the fundamentals on? With Eight of Coins here, this is someone who's been working at their field for a while, and they have a certain level of expertise at it. And with Page of Coins, he's the new beginner. He's like the one who's going to be learning from this person and studying under them. Pages usually operate as students under knights. And for some reason, for some of you, I'm getting that it would benefit you to go back to the fundamentals, that you're having this resistance about going back and just seeing, okay, well, what's the young side? where's the beginner's mind part of this? Like, I think I've been doing this for a while. I know what I'm doing. Could I benefit from having an attitude of beginning something new? Like you might have an idea, I want to begin something new, or someone's giving you an offer to try something in a different way, and you're saying, no, I don't really want to do that. I kind of know what I'm doing over here. But often, like with musicians or with athletes, sometimes going back to the fundamentals of something and studying that and being open to learning and thinking, okay, well, what was I studying when I first studied this craft or this endeavor? It can really strengthen your ability to produce results. So that's another potential there, Aries. So you may want to go, some of you might be that you're thinking about going back to school and you're having fear, doubt, or resistance about doing that. I would encourage you to look into that. But it looks like, especially mid-month, Aries, you're getting a lot of clarity, a lot of order, and really what I'm seeing that from is from a change in your perspective. You're letting all these old thoughts go, letting them slide away. Any thoughts, beliefs, ideas that no longer serve you, you're letting those go, and they're sliding away. And through that, you're getting this new perspective, which is full of enlightenment, and it only strengthens you, Aries. It only brings you back into your rightful order. This is you. This is you sitting on your throne, having control, order, clarity. It's you holding your own power, your own authority. So for some of you, that may be taking your power back. If you felt like there was anyone in your arena that was trying to steal away something or wasn't behaving in a totally upstanding manner, there is justice here in November. Literally, it's showing up. And it may require you to just allow a change, allow a breakdown moment that turns out to be a breakthrough, because it is going to bring order and harmony and stability, especially with Venus moving into Libra, especially related to relationships. So that's my reading for you, Aries.